What is up, everyone? This is Eric, aka Tenacious Rick from BKBN.net, and I'm coming at you right now with a toy review. Haven't done one of these in a while, but I had to do it for this. This is the Batman DX09 Hot Toys 1/6 scale collectible figure. Now, this is the Michael Keaton Batman from the 1989 Tim Burton movie, and this figure is incredible. Like you can just see right here, it is highly detailed and highly accurate to the movie. Now let's just get into a little bit more detail, and I'm going to show off the head sculpt. Alright, you can see this face here. It looks just like Michael Keaton. I mean, that is an uncanny resemblance right there. And it has 3 different faces. This is his little smirk type face. And then we also have his bloody face, which is in this little packaging. It's not interchangeable heads. This comes apart here, and it's actually just these little magnetized pieces here. But this is his face. Got the blood on there. The blood looks great. You can even see a little 5 o'clock shadow going on. But it's just a magnet there. And what you do is you take this and you carefully, if I can get it, because luckily the magnet works pretty good, you slide that off. And then what you'll do, take the other piece and just put it on there, and the magnet works really well. And you can see this is from like right after he gets into that, right after the Batwing crashes near the church. Another great feature to this is the eyes move. So if you take the back piece off here, this is also attached with a magnet. You can see inside there, it has this little knob here. And what you do is you can just take it and it'll move the eyes around for you. So we all know Michael Keaton, with the cowl that he was wearing, he couldn't turn his head. So this is a great thing to have, because this way he can look in different directions, and it's again more movie accurate and more realistic. So, and also kind of creepy that he can kind of move his eyes and look around at you. But that's another awesome feature. Now the costume here, it really looks like leather. I mean, it really looks like totally realistic. The belt can come off; it just pops off right here. This piece right here is used with this grappling hook. And what this does is the grappling hook here, and this piece actually comes out, and you will just attach it in here, like that, and that'll stay there. And then you'd fold this up, this piece here, and this piece attaches to the belt. Fold it back down again to show you. There's a little magnet, a little piece of metal there. Fold that up. Put it right there. Attaches to the belt. It's a really cool feature that the belt has a magnet on there. It's really cool. It's just a great feature. Instead of having everything hook on there, it goes. I mean, you got to be a little careful. Like when you move it around, it'll fall. But I mean, when you're just displaying them there and he's sitting there, it's really good. It also comes with 3 faces. You saw the bloody one just now. You saw the smirk one, this guy right here. But there's also, this is the one that actually comes within the package. It's just his regular face. So again, really awesome sculpt on there. He comes with a combined 8 hands. Comes packaged with these 2 fists here. And you can see they're very detailed. Just looks just like the movie. And like these parts here, like when I actually saw the movie, I don't even remember seeing these there, but when I watched it again after I saw this figure, they're there, and it's just really cool they added those little details like that. It comes with one hand like this, one open hand. If it'll focus. There we go. One open hand there. Again, great detail on the fingers and everything. Comes with this hand as well. Now this hand I like because it these hands, this one here allows you to hold like a little remote control for the car, for the Batmobile. So that's cool. And then he has a more open palm one here, and this holds up the rods when he holds up the cape to have his cape open. So that's really cool. He has 2 of those. And he also has the fists that are in his hand, which are the closed ones but not fully closed, and those are good to hold his weapons, like the grappling hook here. So that's awesome. For other accessories, I already showed you the grappling hook. He also has, get him back in the screen there. For other accessories, he has 2 of these right here, these little ninja stars. Those are really cool. He has this little bomb guy here. I really like that. Very highly detailed. Very detailed. It actually looks like metal. It's just plastic, but it looks like metal. It's got the little counter there, counting down. He has his famous Batarang grappling hook thing. It has a little rope here. You can attach it to things. I haven't taken it out yet, but this is really cool. He also comes with this piece. Now this is kind of an iconic piece because this is what he uses to save Vicky Vale from the Joker when he's at the museum. If you remember, he points this at the Joker, like that, and it shoots out at both ends. Does this, and then he slides down, and that's when the Joker says his famous line, "Where does he get those wonderful toys?" So, this is a great piece. There's nothing, these actually don't come out, but as you can see, it's on a spring right there, and these do open and close, which is really cool. And it just attaches with this piece here. So that's awesome. He also comes with this guy here, which is actually, it goes onto the hand. You would take the hand here, and you would pop off the hand, and then this piece would actually go into here, and this will be like, it's called the triangle shield, I think it is. And it's just supposed to be kind of like a shield, like if the enemy punches him, he puts this out and they punch that instead of his hand, to make him look like he's more superhuman, you know? So, another great detail for this Batman figure. Just the fact that they add something like this in here that people don't really know much about, it goes to show how much they really care about these figures and how much detail and thought and effort they actually put into it. He comes with 3 of these. These are like little gas pellets. These are the things he throws down on the ground when he wants to disappear. So those are cool too. He has 3 of these. And last but not least, his little microphone for the Batmobile. This is what he uses. He puts this up to his mouth, obviously, and he goes stop, and then the Batmobile stops right in front of him. Look at the detail. The little bat symbol there. I mean, you can see how small this is. Little microphone. That's a horn. And then it even has like little recording dot there. I don't know why it's not focusing anymore. But this is a really cool piece. Like, I want to get the Batmobile on display with him. There it is. You can see a little red recording dot. He also has these here. I wouldn't really call these accessories, but these go into the cape. Alright, so as you can see, I put the poles in the cape. And it makes it so that he can hold the poles and his cape comes up like he's got his little bat wings here. So that's another just awesome feature for this figure, and again shows you how much detail and appreciation they have and how much work they put into this. So that's really cool. Another thing that I want to show, stand him up there, comes with this really cool base. You can see it says Batman MMS DX there. Has this really cool yellow logo. Has a little stand here. And the coolest feature here is that it lights up. It's got those 2 lights, so when you put him on there, it'll light up. And I'm not sure if you'll be able to see it now, but when there's no lights on, when it's pretty dark, these lights actually show up pretty good, and it just reflects off the character and shows a lot more detail and shadows in there. So that's another really cool feature. Now, let's us get into some articulation. So, as I pretty much said before, Batman's head doesn't move. It's not on a... Well, I mean, this whole thing is on a ball joint. You actually take this whole thing off to put the cape on, and then you pop it back on. But in the movies, he can't turn his head. Like this, his neck doesn't turn, which is actually movie accurate. So what he can do is, like I said, with the eyes can move, but in order to turn, he's got the waist joint here, which is really good. And he has ball-jointed shoulders up here. And he bends at 2 points at the elbow. And I always thought that this would hinder the articulation of this costume, because with the Hot Toys, a lot of their costumes, they're just that, they're costumes, so you can't actually see the articulation like in a regular action figure. But it doesn't really hinder it that much. I mean, look at that. That's a great range of motion for this. So he can get into some really cool poses. And like I said, it's got the waist here. It actually has an ab crunch there, which actually goes back and forward pretty far. His legs come out pretty far. He has thigh swivel here, which is cool. And it bends at 2 points at the knee as well. And also, it turns down here. His ankles go up and down. They go up pretty far too, and they go down pretty far. And he has a slight ankle pivot as well. Actually, it's more than slight, it's a pretty good ankle pivot. But he has all this articulation for this one, like, costume that he's got on there. And just, the costume is so accurate and so amazing looking. I'll bring it around to the back here. You can see the back of the cape here. So you can see the back of the cape here, and this is some really nice material. It's not actually leather. I don't actually know what this material is, but it looks amazing. And then, if you want to see the back, you can see some bat butt right there. The back of it looks really cool too. I mean, we never really got to see the back of it in the movie, so I'm not sure if this is accurate, but it probably most likely is. And then some great detail in the boots. You can see the boots here. These look really awesome. You can tell these were Nike shoes. Great detail in the boots. But yeah. Alright guys, so that's my review of the Batman Hot Toys DX09 1/6 scale collectible figure. If you liked my review, check out more reviews from me and from my fellow BKBN members over at bkbn.net. You can also check out the BKBN YouTube channel. It's youtube.com/BigKidsBigNews. And that being said, I will catch you guys later. Thanks for watching.